Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, my husband and I traveled across 3 different states in just 10 days. We explored beautiful cities, ate a lot of amazing food, celebrated Thanksgiving, and made so many unforgettable memories along the way. Our first stop was in Fall River, Massachusetts. Then we headed to Boston before making our way up north to New Hampshire. Finally, we spent half of the day exploring Rhode Island. Without any further ado, let's get started! I did not get any footage from Fall River at all because we just traveled in. So we're just jumping straight into our first day in Boston. We reunited with our brother and cousin who were studying there at that time and spent the day exploring the city during the late fall season, and it was so beautiful. The weather was amazing, the scenery was stunning, and the whole city felt so cozy. And of course, first thing first, I grabbed my matcha. My husband and his brother grabbed some coffee, and then later on in the afternoon I tried lobster rolls for the very first time. They definitely live up to the hype and were pretty delicious. One of my favorite things about Boston was simply walking around and taking in the atmosphere. The fall colors, historic architecture, and the charming streets made every corner feel like a movie scene. We got to visit several iconic landmarks, including the Old State House, the Boston Public Library, and many more historic sites throughout the city. I love how walkable the city is. After sightseeing, we did a little shopping, and I ended up buying my very first lip tip perfume, which I've been obsessed with ever since. To end the day, we grabbed ramen for dinner before catching the train back to Fall River that night. Back in Fall River, it was time to celebrate Thanksgiving with the whole family. There was so much food, plenty of drinks, and of course, a karaoke sessions that lasted well into the evening. As an Asian household, you should never skip karaoke session. It was so much fun. The next day, we hit the road and headed to New Hampshire. One of our family members had a beautiful lake house there, making it the perfect weekend getaway. Before lunch, we spent some time exploring the nearby town and soaking in the peaceful atmosphere. For lunch, we stopped at a local spot known for its flatbreads, and honestly, they were out of this world. I may have also had one too many espresso martinis because I was definitely feeling a little bit tipsy afterwards. Later, we headed back to the lake house to relax and start preparing dinner. Our grandma make amazing yahan and it's so good. And then later on the night, after just chilling, singing and dancing around the campfire, we decided to grill our pork belly, and I made kimchi a few days earlier, which was the perfect pair. The rest of the night was spent on playing cards, watching movies together, enjoying the pie since we have a lot left from Thanksgiving dinner, and it was so amazing just to reconnect and catch up with everyone. And then we call it a night after a very long day. The following day, we returned to Boston for one last night out. We grabbed dinner together at this amazing place and then headed to a karaoke bar where they sell $1 beer. Safe to say, my husband enjoyed himself way too much at that bar. And yes, the night was exactly as chaotic and fun as it sounds. Next day, we met up with our friends from Cambodia and we grabbed lunch together, and then we headed to the park, just chill and catch up, and took a lot of pictures together. After saying our goodbyes, we took the train back to Fall River. And the next day, we decided to make a quick trip to Rhode Island to visit Baker's mansions. The mansion was absolutely breathtaking. Every room felt more extravagant than the last, but my favorite part had to be the women's bedrooms. They were just so elegant, so pink, and so pretty. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't on our side. It was rainy and gloomy all day, so we did not get the chance to explore many other places before heading back home. Before we knew it, our trip had come to an end. The next day, Prokop and I flew back home, wrapping up an amazing 10-day adventure. We had such a wonderful time reconnecting with family and friends, exploring new places, trying incredible food, and making memories that we'll cherish forever. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!